A lot of people don't realize that sensor position can greatly affect your aim. But how? Well, when we move our wrist and arm to make a movement in-game, it's in a circular motion. So when we change the sensor position forwards or backwards, the distance the sensor travels increases or decreases. But the difference for arm movements is pretty much negligible. But wrist movements, the difference is quite large. When you have a far back sensor, all wrist movements will feel slower. But arm movements will feel relatively the same. This will give the sensation of stability, as all wrist jitters will be smoothed out. The issue with this is that all wrist movements will be smoothed out, giving a sluggish feeling. This will be pretty good for games like Counter-Strike or Battlefield. If you move your sensor forwards like in most fingertip mice, wrist movements will feel faster. This will be great for tracking in small micro-corrections, but it will decrease stability as all of your jitters will be amplified, and it will also make it harder to transition from arm to wrist. I don't know why that is though. This will be great for games like The Finals, Overwatch, and Gundam Evolution, or other tracking heavy games. But does this mean that you should buy one mouse per style of aim? Or just a really expensive Ponage mouse? No. There's a reason that most mice use a centered sensor, because it's well balanced. Sure, it doesn't get the full benefit of other sensor positions, but it's still the best. I would still recommend aim training instead, because you can't get rid of the downsides of the sensor positions, but you can train the benefits in an aim trainer. Have fun with this absolutely useless knowledge, subscribe and watch this video about my experience with fingertip grip mice sensor positions.